Hello everyone, it is me, Jared Gaming here, and welcome to something that actually surprisingly took me a while to research, maybe edit. I don't know how I'm gonna edit this in any way. I'm not editing it. I'm just better shut up. And to experience with both the .52 gal and the .96 gal, both also the decals, including them as well. Don't forget the decals; they're kind of important. So this is another guide video, and hopefully this is gonna be a little better this time. I think I've done some better research on them, I believe, and this actually took me a while to experience myself, but I have one problem about this guide. All of this you guys are about to hear is mainly self-taught, and none of this has to involve from getting off of any YouTuber. A little bit like the Splatoon Pro, I kind of got some help from mostly, half of the things I got were from the YouTubers that I sometimes watch, and the other half is just being self-taught. But all of this you're about to see is self-taught, so most of this possibly may not be accurate, so just be aware of that. And anyways, whew, now that I got that out of my chest, let's get started. Now, I do have one problem with the gals, though, is that I can actually name quite a lot of cons about them, but these are the cons that I managed to find with them the most. Obviously, the fire rate is tremendously slow. Like, it is so slow that it does very bad in turf coverage as well. Because, because they have a slow fire rate, their turf coverage isn't as efficient as you hope it is. Especially since because of the fact that their ink spread is a little too wide. I mean, even though it could kind of do good in turf coverage, but the ink spread is so wide, it isn't as accurate as some other weapons that have a long range or a short range, sometimes. And because of the fact that they have way too much of an ink spread, there isn't really too many reasons why you would pick that over the Splatoon or the Splatoon Pro. They both have slightly more accuracy, they both have the same a slightly higher fire rate, they both have a same range. Even though that the gals do a lot more damage, the splatter shots, it's not only is its fast fire rate, but its accuracy makes up for that. Sometimes the gals can also be very hard to handle as well. I can't forget that. I'm sorry for all you gal likers. There are so many cons with the gals. Although, I guess there are a few pros I could go over with the .52 and the .96 gal. They both have a very massive rate of damage. Like, the damage is so great that both of them could do 2 to 3 shots just for a kill. No matter what distance you're at, 2 or 3 shots can work. They both have a pretty good kit, as the .52 has the point sensor and the baller, and the .96 has the sprinkler and the ink armor, which is a very efficient kit you can use for weapons that don't have good fire rate. You can play pretty good at a close combat, especially with the .96 since it's meant for a good large of range. You can play with both of these weapons aggressively, defensively, and or supportively because of their kits, mainly. Whew, alright, now that I got that all out of my chest, let's talk about the real stuff. Let's talk about their kits. The regular .52 gal has point sensor and baller. The deco version has curling bobs and stingray, while the .96 has sprinkler and ink armor, and the deco version has splash wall and splashdown, which is a pretty interesting kit for defense. So anyway, about their stuff. The point sensor, like I said about the Splatoon Pro, is mainly used to keep back the enemies, or get them located, or make them go to another path, making them easily predictable. Now for the baller is pretty interesting. Mainly I don't really have a lot of stuff to say about the baller, but all I can say is, what I've heard about the baller is that you can use to push back, and you could use to bring in the attack. Like, I don't know, like let's just say your teammate had a football in Clam Blitz and you wanted to bring that teammate to the basket and you got it in. Let's just say that the baller is used for defensive football. There you go. The curly bombs is mainly used to travel. You can use the curly bombs however you want. You can either use them to travel to places, or you can use them to get unsurprised or surprise attack kills, depending if you actually do get the kills, that is. The Stingray is a little bit of another story. I don't really know how to use the Stingray that well, although what I will say about it is that it's recommended you play defensively with it and go into some places where most enemies will not be able to reach, like your spawn, because that's where everyone goes, and it's like literally the best spot to go, so there isn't too much reason why not to go there. Yeah. The sprinkler for the .96 is used to cover turf. Now, like I said about the .96 Yao, it's very terrible turf coverage. However, the sprinkler makes up for that, since the sprinkler is the master of turf. And I mean, really, it is the master of turf. And not only that, but you can also use it to gain a certain amount of points to use your ink armor. And the ink armor is used to support your teammates and yourself to push forward, giving you a certain amount of hit points to stay longer. However, I do recommend that if you use the ink armor, beware of the fact that your Rainmaker friend isn't going to get affected by the ink armor and won't stay protected from the ink armor. So yeah. The splash wall is used to protect yourself from whatever you want. It's mainly used to be spammable, so you can protect yourself from literally anything that might randomly happen, such as an ink rain, or not an ink rain, the Rainmaker explosion, or any other explosion that might happen that you may not be ready for. It's also recommended that you play around the splash wall so that you are protected while trying to shoot someone, and, you know, just play around the splash wall and wait until you finally get the kill. Just be aware that the splash wall is not as strong as it was before. The splashdown is also used as an offensive special. And what was that? Anyways. The splashdown is used for out-of-nowhere attacks. Depending on the certain distance you're at, you can get these kills pretty quickly. And be aware that... I don't know, be aware of. Just be aware of the fact that, it takes 200 points to get to the splashdown, and since because you're using a weapon that doesn't get turf often, it may not be as easy as it sounds, so be careful about that. Now, for the gear recommendation, I really have absolutely no care what gear you use, but what really personally works for me is the sub, or the Ink Saver sub, should I say. Mainly because both the Deco version and the regular version for both guns are, the sub is so efficient, might as well be able to spam them as much as possible. The sprinkler being able to turf its area, the point sensor being able to keep its enemies back, and so on. Now, ink recovery up mainly so that you can spam them even more, and special saver so that you can use their specials a lot more efficiently, especially in ranked modes, and if the regular version is a support weapon. Ish. I'm looking at you, baller. And that's basically all I got for you guys about both the gals. Now, I really do not have that many clips about me winning through all of them, but all I can assure you is that I did win with them a little bit. But you know what? You guys do you, and hopefully you guys actually learn from this, because this took a lot to stretch out for me. If you guys enjoyed watching this guide, give it a like, share the video, subscribe to the channel if you want more of these kind of guides, and I'll see you guys at another time. I might also choose the next one.
Get rid of this end zap. Never mind. The end zap kills me. That was quick and gotta move quick. Oh yeah, that's the Now or Never song from the vanilla one.
Oh wow, I just killed someone before and they got their e-karma on. I'm amazing.
See, then we're at that distance and still die. Like, what? What logic?
I'm salty.
We're all
Give me
salty.
Stingray. Give me Stingray.
I don't. Oh wait. Give you the Stingray. I don't know why, but I thought you were talking about me for like 1 second. Stinger. Oh! Dang it! Wait! Get rid of her, please. Thank you. Get rid of her. Thank you. Stay away from my bros! Stay away from my bros!
It's really annoying.
Oh yes, I forgot they have ink armor. Oh my gosh. Oh, one more inch, they would have gotten it.
I don't care if it is anymore. Oh, that 1 point behind us.
Yeah, that's the scary thing. If they went an inch further, they would have gotten it. I'm not gonna, like I said, guys, I'm not gonna play this for too long, so you know, don't be surprised if I end this a little sooner than you guys think I will. I don't know what they were thinking of, because the 96 or the spotter scopes.
Dude, what weapon am I using?
Oh, okay. Okay. Whoa! Dang, look at the same splats though.
Yeah, you are.
Wow, I killed like 3 people with that. Okay. Oh shoot. Hold up. There we go. Oh no! Close, close. No, come on, kill this man.
Yeah, but you don't have to rush it. I'm gonna tell you how much that drink kills them. I really hate kills. Waiting on someone else. I also tried to use a gamer weapon.
The fashion show. She won't die from looking at an end zap.
Without judging. I know. Wait, what is that? 6 hours. It's really mean words son of the hell. Yeah, that's what it is. Last thing you were in midair and then you
Oof.
Oh, that's really good.
Gosh, no. Every time.
Yeah, man. I got 5 kills. I'm gonna get beaten just in case if I die.
Ah. Oh yeah. Whoa! I blindly got someone. Okay.
How are you doing?
I'm doing templates with a .96.
That's not sure. Okay, can you like move in a little bit closer? So I can be like.
Yes.
Okay, let's just.
Okay, that was terrifying. Clam Blitz with a .96 is not recommended. That's what I'll say. Say that. I got the lowest amount of splats.